Hello, 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 and welcome to On the Fence. I'm Fen, and I am very excited to have you here as we start the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge created by Ladice. I am very new to the creation world, but I have loved gaming my entire life, and I am hoping that you guys will love what I have to offer. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, for this challenge, I have already created my sim, so we're going to hop into the game real quick. I've not really done much so far, but we'll be able to hop in and we'll be able to take a look at her and we will be able to get started. Perfect. So, we are now in the game. So, as you can see, we have a tiny little bit of a building built, and we have a sim. And that is as far as I have gotten. And so hopefully we will be able to, I'll show off the build first. It's not much, it's very small, cozy, cute, and as I explain the sim, we'll start to understand where some of the inspiration came from. Let me close some of those. Love mods, but sometimes the pop-ups are crazy. So let's take a look at our sim. So this is our sim. Her name is Nadia. She is apparently daydreaming right now, and we will hop into our create a sim so that way we can see some of her traits and more about what she is like. Oops, let's not kill her. That would be a little awkward if we killed her this early on. Oh, I did not know that was what her voice sounded like. So, to be totally honest, when I created her, I did not have my volume on, so that was not what I was expecting. But you know what? It's fine. We'll go with it for now. So, this is Nadia Tealeaf. She is our legacy founder. She will be the start of our Hot Tea Legacy. And as according to the challenge rules, she currently has a couple of specific traits and a specific aspiration. Because if you're not familiar with legacy challenges, your sim follows a set of goals and aspirations that they need to complete in order to complete the challenge. So, for this specific sim, she is a romantic explorer, which dictates that she will be a sim that wants to explore all that romance has to offer. She is also a love bug, so sims with this trait are constantly swept up in the whirlwind of romance. They fall in love easily, often wearing their hearts on their sleeves. She is cheerful. These sims tend to be happier than other sims, which is great, because with all the stuff that she's going to probably go through with this challenge, that she's probably going to need that. And they're family oriented, so these sims become happy around family members and become sad if they don't interact with family for a period of time, and they can boast about family, which I think is really cute. So now that we have covered her traits and her aspiration, I figure we should probably talk about what she's going to be doing in this part of the Legacy Challenge. So, Generation 1 is the hopeless romantic. I almost said hopeful romantic, but no, the hopeless romantic. So, Ladice's challenge says, your natural talent for baking bread and decorating sweet treats made you think that owning a bakery would be a piece of cake. Love that pun. So with stars in your eyes and every last penny to your name, thank you, Nadia, you poured it all into opening your dream bakery. What you didn't expect was to fall in love and get pregnant so quickly. Uh-oh. For a while, life felt perfect. That's good. Business was picking up, your little family was thriving, and love was sweet. But out of nowhere, someone else walked into your life. And just like that, your heart shifted. You never thought you'd be the heartbreaker, but the heart wants what the heart wants. You left your partner for this new love, and soon after, found yourself pregnant. Again. There's gonna be a lot of kids in this. The bakery was booming, your kids were getting along, and your heart felt full. You were madly in love. And for once, everything felt just right. For once, weren't we just in... Okay. Until they walked in. Uh-oh, another they. The moment you saw them, it hit you. Love at first sight all over again. You couldn't ignore it. I feel like we should be ignoring it at this point, but okay. So you broke things off once more, chasing what felt like your true soulmate. You just can't help that you're a hopeless romantic. So, I've included the traits that she already needs to have, I have included the aspiration that she needs to have, and the career that she's going to have, of course, is going to be a baker. She will also own a small business, which is the build that I've already built, so I'll show you some more of that in a second. And the skills that she's going to have are baking, cooking, and romance, so those will be fun to build. So without further ado, well, actually, no, let's have a little more ado. Let's look at her outfits. So, I will say I do play with CC and mods, as you probably have noticed, based on the fact that she has all kinds of skin details and makeup and hair and all stuff that's not in the game proper, or in the vanilla game anyway. So I will just quickly run through her outfits. I wanted to go for something kind of cozy, kind of girly, kind of cutesy, because, you know, she's kind of a hopeless, and I keep wanting to say hopeful romantic, but unfortunately this girl's just gonna be struggling a little bit, but that's okay. And so I wanted to go for something cutesy, something warm, something cozy, and so I feel like she's just the kind of girl that really, you know, she's a girl that everybody wants to know, everybody kind of wants to be friends with, everybody kind of wants to be more with, apparently, according to this challenge. And so yeah, we have a lot of pink tones, a lot of girly things, but overall the goal is comfort and cute. So sleepwear, and then her party wear. For the most part, I have multiple outfits for her various options, other than the things that I don't think I'll be doing as much of, like athletic, because I cannot lie, I do not work my Sims out very often, unless it's part of their specific story. I just forget, it's such a bad habit of mine. But for the things they'll be doing more of, like parties and, of course, every day, they have generally more than one outfit. This is her swimwear, which is a bit risque, I will say, but quite nice. You can peep she has a tiny little tattoo back there of a cat, although she has a dog, so, you know, she likes all animals, let's say that. And then for her hot wear, we have a really cute, kind of preppy little outfit. You'll notice that she has a watch that she wears all the time, as well as her necklace and her earrings. I just thought it'd be nice to have those little things that she kind of wears frequently, mixes up with her outfits multiple times. And we got this little short combo. And then for cold weather, which, again, I feel like there's some outfits that you don't really need, like, a ton of. I felt like cold weather was one of those. She just has a cute little set. Along with Nadia, I don't know why Nadia, oh, there we go. Along with Nadia, we also have Cookie. Cookie is her little bichon frise. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I am very sorry. I don't speak French, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced. Anyway, this is her little dog. I felt like Nadia was totally the type of person to have a crusty white dog, and I just felt like a bichon frise is the perfect, like, crusty little white dog. Not that, you know, Cookie is terribly crusty, but this is Cookie. It makes total sense, doesn't it? You know, baker, cookie, yeah. You see where I'm going there. Cookie's traits are playful, which is the one that automatically comes with bichon frise. I was like, that makes sense. She's also friendly, but then she's also a couch potato. I wanted her to be kind of balanced, you know, just kind of be able to move with her owner through all kinds of different things through life. So that is them. So now, finally, without any more ado, we can start playing with these two. So, I will not lie, I did play with her a tiny little bit to make sure she could actually get to everything in the building, which I will be showing now. So she does have a plate of brownies in her inventory. I felt that the playtest would make sense if she decided to bake. So yeah, this is her little place. I'll put some walls up so we can see. So we are currently in the worlds from Wedding Stories, because I felt like it's very romantic, it's very beachy, it's Mediterranean, it's very just, I thought it was just very, you know, lovey, and so I felt like it made sense for her. So, in that vein, I did peek at the build over there for a little inspiration, so you can see I kind of stole some of the columns, some of the plaster, stucco, I'm not really sure what that stone is, and then that kind of tiled roof, the terraces, I don't know why I forgot the word terraces for a second, that kind of style, and that's kind of how I replicated it here, but I didn't want to go crazy with the budget, because, again, she did put every last dime into this, so I didn't go too much higher over the standard starter budget. So yeah, we have, let's start at the base level, two halves to this build. So we have the living side, and then we have the actual small business. So for this, I will be using a lot of the for this part of the legacy, I will say, I will be using a lot of the small businesses pack, because I mean, it's one of my favorite packs, I will say that, but it is also super helpful for the gameplay of her being a baker with a little bakery. So, starting on the side of the actual small business, we have just this cute little cafe area. So here is where she's going to actually fulfill her dreams of being a baker and serving customers. So we have a lovely little cafe stand. This is the one that comes with businesses and hobbies. And then we have these two glass display cases for all of her little sweet treats. We also have a little bit of decor. We have some pretty paintings and some tarot cards on the wall. It's very cozy, it's very warm, it's very inviting, and it's just a very sweet place for her to fulfill people's sweet dreams of sweet treats. There we go. So we obviously, of course, have the ticket kiosk, we have an open close sign, a little bit of decor, and that is that half of the build. The rest of the build is residential. So when you come in the front, I'll put the walls back up, when you come in the front, you have the dog, of course, and then you have some stairs that go upstairs, and then you have this cute little living area. So far, it's a bit sparse. It's very nicely decorated, but again, a bit sparse because we have a little bit of limited funds at the moment because we're gonna work our way up. We're gonna expand. We have a lot of land to expand. So we have a nice little living area. We have a cute little fireplace. We have some knickknacks on the wall. She is a bye baddie. We love that for her. So this will be a nice space for her to spend time with her little pup and just generally have, some good time. So up here is arguably the most important part of the build, the kitchen, because what is a baker without her most important kitchen? So in the kitchen we have all of the necessary appliances. We have the oven, we have the fridge, and we have the mixer from the which kit was it? It's the kitchen. It's like the kitchen essentials kit that came with the selling table and all of the other wonderful kitchen appliances. And so she will be doing all kinds of baking and cooking and creating in this space, and she'll be in here a lot. I also have the cookbook from the Granny's old cookbook and the recipes mod because I think it just adds so much life to the game and so much realism with the foods. They also just look so good. Honestly, they have me drooling. So that will be fun to see her create and bake with that. We have a cute little bathroom over here. We have our terrace. This is actually just the same door from downstairs, but it's fine. We just don't talk about the fact that I frequently I don't build a lot, so I use the same window all the time. I use the same door. It's it's fine. And then over here we have her cute little bedroom. Again, it's all in that lovely little pink kind of tone, while the rest of the build is in this very warm woodsy brown, white creamy kind of tone. This is the space that really is her. This is the pinks and the more of that creamy white and a deeper pink, and this is just a space that she can really be her. So with that out of the way, let's cover some of the goals for our challenge. Let's see what this girl is going to get up to. So in addition to maxing out her skills, the skills that I mentioned before, her cooking, her baking, and her romance, which are very important to our hopelessly in love baker, we will also be completing her aspiration. We will be selling baked goods, and we will also be opening this bakery. We will be selling some sweet treats for different holidays, which I will be putting in some of the holidays that Lidice mentioned as soon as I have a chance. And we will also be starting to get into some serious relationships. So to do that, we're going to have to meet some Sims. But first, I think we should start with some baking. Because what's a baker without baking? So let me pop these into here before I forget. So let's put those on sale and let's go upstairs and let's start baking. What is she doing? Oh, she's daydreaming about true love. Well, that's great. Hopefully we will find true love. And automatically she's flirty. That, you know what? That seems like the right tone for this series. So we've already made some brownies. So let's try making some cookies. Hopefully being flirty is a good mood for us. Hopefully. And, it might put us in a good mood to make some sweet treats. So as I said, I have been playing The Sims for a while, but there will definitely be moments where I will make okay, where I don't know why she she's talking to herself, good for her, where I will make silly mistakes and silly, there'll be silly moments. So hopefully I will be able to keep this interesting because I am, well, I'm a chaotic person, so we will see how things go. Oh boy, apparently I'm not the only chaotic person. Let's keep some eggshells out of that batter, honey, because I don't think anybody wants, I understand, oh, okay. I understand crunchy cookies, but crunchy cookies within reason. I am also just, oh, good job, you reached level 2. Good job. That is the right track that we want to be on. I also realized, I feel like saying this is going to jinx me, but I also realized I did not put a fire alarm in here, or a burglar alarm, so that might not be great. Not a burger alarm. I would love a burger alarm. Anyway. So hopefully, Nadia, you're gonna keep this in one piece. Good job, Nadia. That's exactly what I wanted, was for us to not burn down the house. So let's pop those into your inventory. Let's go, oh, wrong way. Let's go downstairs, not into the ceiling, and let's pop these. Ooh, they're quality normal. Good job. Into our thing to be sold. Oh, and hello, who are you? Some of these are crazy options, but let's say hi to this person who has shown up at our front door. I'm assuming this is the welcome wagon. Oh, yeah, let's talk to the dog, I guess. Oh, are we attracted to, oh, okay, we're just neutral. Okay, well, it's worse than, actually, it's not worse. It's better than just being completely hating him. That's great. So, he is nice. I'm assuming he's our neighbor. That is great. Okay, why are we already flirting with it? Okay. These are all kind of crazy options. Let's just get to know this guy. Let's let's see what he's like. Okay, this is, oh, I've not played with a love bug in a minute. She is doing some crazy stuff. But apparently he has a new job. Let's congratulate him on that. I guess we'll ask about his career now that we've just congratulated him on the new job. Get to know a little bit more about it. Let's see how he's doing today. I love that Cookie is just passed out over here. Me too, girl. Me too. Is there any more people at this welcome wagon, or is it just the two? Oh, okay. So I only have one neighbor. Alright, I guess he lives in that house over there. There's some people over here. I can say hi to them. Oh, he's a professional pianist. I am not going to laugh about that word. I am mature. I can do this. Apparently, I'm going to ask if he's following me on Instagram. I love some of the mods that I love all the mods that I have here, but I love some of the mods that I have here. And it keeps it so interesting. Oh, tell me okay, I guess he's interested in, getting to know us a little more. Let's talk about, oh, so I have a first impressions mod, which I conveniently forgot until just now. Apparently she's not vibing with him, so that's okay. I guess we're just gonna storm off in a huff. That's fine, Nadia. You're gonna go calm down. Nope, you're gonna go look at your own tattoo in the mirror. You know what? Honestly, fair enough. And we just left this guy here. Cookie's gonna go, I guess, talk to our neighbor, because apparently we're not getting off on the right first foot with him. You feel better about yourself now that you've stared at the mirror? That's wonderful. Anyway. How about we go out, we meet this person? I feel like we should be meeting new people. We should get to know some people in the neighborhood. I think she's from the Island Pack. Why can I never remember the name of the packs? Okay, I guess we're just gonna call from above up here. That's great. But even if she doesn't live in the neighborhood, it's cool to get to know people. We could do some gossip. We could just it would be really great for us to have some friends, that we're not romantically interested in, especially considering it seems we're going to be interested in a lot of people. So it would be great to have some friends, some buddies. I hope that nobody has showed up at my house. Okay, cool. Just always gotta double check, because I never want to get off on the wrong foot with people, apparently, except for, the guy from before, because, we just did not get along. But anyway. Okay, so we're talking about shows that we like. We're talking about we're gossiping some more. I feel like gossip's always a good way to start, just kind of vibe. I guess she has a new job too, so we're gonna congratulate her on that. I don't know how we already got to know that when we didn't ask about her career, but I guess we're congratulating her on her new job. Maybe that was part of the gossip. She's like, "Oh, you'll never guess how I got this new job," or something like that. I have no idea. Oh, see, we like her a lot better than we liked the last guy, so that's great. We might actually find some friends today. That would be wonderful. So, let's talk about the cloud. Is it cloudy? I guess technically it's cloudy. Sure, we'll talk about the cloudy weather. We will. Okay, she's a cook and make a dish. That's wonderful. I hate when that says that. She's a cook and make a dish. That's wonderful. We are not going to hire her, but we will apparently go wash our hands because she's leaving. Okay, cool. I love when we're trying to have a conversation and we just decide to not do that. Oh, someone's made some hot dogs. Oh, no, tofu dogs. Sorry. Okay, interesting. So, since we have, I guess, met some new faces around the area, we should probably get to some skill building because it is important that we, get to learn ourselves a bit more and get to really develop ourselves as a person. So, our skill building for right now is going to be getting onto Cupid's Corner, because how in the world are you supposed to get to know people that you fall in love with if you don't get onto Cupid's Corner? Oh boy, okay. These are some poses. Let's change that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's try that. Hopefully her thumb is not in the photo. Oh, it's not in the photo. Okay, perfect. Yay. So, I forgot to set her romantically attracted to with everybody, but whatever. So, we are looking for not elders, but we're looking for young adults and adults, and I would describe myself as a love bug and cheerful. Let's see who pops up. I hope it works this time because my Cupid's Corner has been a little weird lately, where it just kind of looks for matches endlessly, and then I just don't have any matches, but it might be doing that now. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. We will figure that out later. I guess we will not be working on that skill, but that is okay. We'll just have to meet somebody organically. You know what? Here's a person. Who is that? I don't know. He's walking away. Well, let's look for a different person then, I guess. Oh, she's also walking away. You know what? Let's just spend time with our dog. That's probably for the... Oh, he's still in our house. I didn't realize he was still in our house. Okay, alright. She's in a good mood. Let's just... Oh, okay, I'd say she's in a good mood with some interesting choices. Let's get to know this guy a little better. We like his facial hair. I could say that. We could really appreciate that. I like his whole vibe. Okay. Well, that went well. Apparently we are just determined to not get along with this guy. Yep, that's probably for the best. Bye-bye. Yeah, exactly, Nadia. That was funny. Okay, I guess we're just really not getting along with him. You know what? That's fine. You don't have to get along with everybody. That is fine. In the meantime, let's see what we think of everybody. Okay, so she's married. Apparently we have amazing compatibility, and yet we just don't like him. I don't know. Interesting. We'll have to see how that goes in the future, because that's a curious one. But hopefully, with time, we will, learn more about her interests, I guess, because apparently it doesn't include him, which is unfortunate. Where is our dog? Oh, our dog is looking for food. Let's feed the dog. That is I must admit, that is one of my worst things in The Sims, is that I am always forgetting to feed and water, well, not water, but to feed my pets in The Sims, which is so bad because in real life, I'm always on top of that. I'm always able to feed my pets, pay attention to that, all of that. But in The Sims, it's like I just completely forget. It's like they're out of sight, out of mind. But I'm determined. If you guys could in the comments just remind me, hey Fen, have you fed the dog? Is the dog fed? Is the dog good? That would be great. Because sometimes, honestly, I just need the reminder. So, with the dog fed, let's see how our needs are. We're still pretty good because we're still like fresh on this planet. So, let's continue watching some of that cooking channel we were watching before. We were liking that. That was good. I think that was a good idea. We can start building that cooking skill. We can start building some of those ideas for recipes. We can, really get to know the culinary world better. And yeah, let's see what's on. It is Iron Chef, I think. I think this is a take on Iron Chef. The original, not Iron Chef America, I believe. I think this is the point where everybody learns that I am a Food Network and cooking channel nerd, and I have watched so many of those shows. I love that we're watching the TV while looking this way, and oh, okay, we're yelling at the dog. Okay. Coco, let's not. No, not Coco. I don't know why I called her Coco, but Cookie, let's not bark. It's okay, pup. There we go. It's okay. Alright, so now it's Martha Stewart, which is great. Is she gonna make the same yep, she's making the same turkey she's been making every single episode. She's not my taste, but Nadia, you seem to be enjoying it, so that's great. Cookie, oh, go outside, pup. I get so overly attached to every animal in video games, which is really funny given the fact that I just said I'm going to forget that the dog needs to be fed. But, they can coexist, I promise. So you will hear me, fawning over this poor dog frequently. Oh, okay. I will leave her to her business. Sorry, Coco. I keep calling her Coco. Maybe that should be her name. Maybe that should be like her nickname. Cookie, but like her nickname is Coco. Oh, I guess we're gonna go bake oatmeal cookies. Okay, I didn't know we could do that. I guess that's level 2 of the baking skill, which is that cool. Let's make some more cookies then, I guess. What is your favorite cookie? Please tell me, because what is my favorite cookie? I like an oatmeal cookie, like an oatmeal raisin. An oatmeal craisin is even better. I love those. Oatmeal chocolate chip are also quite good. I mean, any cookie is good as long as it's warm. Warm cookies are definitely better than cold cookies, in my opinion. Oh, you were struggling. Warm cookies are definitely better than cold cookies, in my opinion. Chocolate chip is good. Yeah, tell me what your favorite cookie is, like, down in the comments. I would love to see and compare, because I bet there's some cookies that I've never heard of before, and I would love to try them, honestly. I love that we're eating the raw batter. Good job, babe. Do y'all do that? Because I was just raised where I was, like, never allowed to do that because of, like, salmonella or whatever, but, like, it looks so good. Okay, maybe I don't blame you too much, Nadia, because it does look really good. But what about y'all? Do y'all, like, eat raw batter, or we're not allowed? I'm so curious. I mean, I say not allowed. I'm an adult, and I technically could do that, but, whatever. So, I would love to be able to let you eat those yourself, but they do have to go to the store. I'm so sorry, Nadia. You cannot eat your own sweet treats right now. But now that we have some cookies ready to be sold, I think we could probably... Well, let's first... Okay, so we set that. Everything is set. We're not going to sell the place. Everything is set to the normal price. Okay, cool. Well, she's using the bathroom. I will let her do that. And then I think we're going to open our business in the evening. Let's just not talk about the timing of that. And we will finally get this show on the road with our business. So as you can see, I've named the place Teas, Treats, and Sweets. I feel like that's kind of a cute little name, given, we are the tea generation, and we are, tea legacy, and we are the baker. I guess we're eating cold cuts upstairs with our bare hands. Never mind, we're gonna open the business in a second after we just eat some random cold cuts. Some of the foods that people just start eating in this game are very interesting to me, because I mean, I say that like I wouldn't totally do the same if I had cold cuts in my fridge right now. I should get cold cuts. Anyway, let's let her finish up her snack. I guess she was hungry and she just decided to, take care of that on her own. Good for her. She's really doing her best. And we will head downstairs and get to the business. So let's open up the business after we've let her finish washing her plate. Good job, she's washing a plate. I feel like that's not people aren't always very good about that in this game. So let's get downstairs, let's open up the business, and then let's see who comes. I guess we're a late night business because we're a bakery, and it's everybody looks for. We'll be like that place. What is it? Insomnia Cookies. We'll just be open really late, and it'll be great. So let's go here and talk up let's go here and talk up our business, and let's see if anybody comes out. I know it is kind of late, but it's still the weekend, and maybe people will come check us out. So yeah, come to Tea's Treats and Sweets. It's a great place. Oh, is this person coming to check us out? I don't know, but she's coming with she's walking over with some purpose. She's also wearing a swimsuit. Good for her. It is apparently cool out, so she might be a little chilly, but Is anybody coming out? Nadia, you might be talking to yourself, babe. But, we'll see. Hopefully people will show up. That'd be great. We would love that. And yeah, we'll see. Oh, I think we have a customer. I think that's a customer coming. That's a customer! Wonderful. Who's our first customer? Sachiko Nishidaki. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Welcome. It is so nice to see you. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's do the respectful introduction. Oh, we're still talking up the business. Okay. Let's greet the... Oh, okay. So the prices were a little high. Let's lower them to the base price. Let's see if we can get somebody else coming in here. Because, yeah, it'd be nice to have some money. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting rid of that because she did give... let's do that right now. Oh, you know what? I will do that later. I'll make a mental note to give her a little bit less. But let's see if they decide to buy from us. Hello, welcome to our business. Oh, I love that we're getting some money in. We're getting some nice friendly customers coming in. Oh, well, maybe we need to put in a bathroom. That might be the next order of business, is getting a bathroom for our place. Hopefully people will come in and buy. Everything's set up to sell, so hopefully everybody will see, hey, yeah, we're gonna buy some cookies. So who do we have here? We have Zelmira Gomez, we have Sienna Grove, we have Jane Adam, and we have Cannonball Coleman. Very nice. It's nice to meet you guys. You guys are paying your entry fee, but you're not really coming inside. Let me quickly pop into... Okay, so that might have gone a bit weird towards the end of that last moment. The game did crash, but I did realize it was my fault. So, a little bit of backstory. I have had the Sims 2 UI by Vixated on my game, the Override, for about a couple weeks now. And I was wondering why, whenever I would try to click on Simology, it wouldn't look right, and then the game would crash. And I don't know why it took me multiple weeks to actually just open up the Sims 2 UI page again and look at it and see, hey, did I install this right? Has there been an update, etc.? I just didn't install it right. I completely forgot to download the UI cheats mod as well, because that is apparently required. And it's kind of quite clearly stated on there. So now we should be all good to go. So we did lose like a few moments of gameplay, but we have our cookies and our brownies in the case. We basically only lost talking to that guy who we apparently didn't really like and opening our business for the first time. So I think we should be fine. Hopefully everybody will not crucify me in the comments, but you know what? Yeah, this was a dumb fan moment, and we will be having plenty of those in the future, so some light ribbing in the comments is so fair. So, now that we are back to where we were, let's get back to the game. So, we are watching Iron Chef again, which is probably going to turn into Martha Stewart with her really gross kind of looking turkey. And then we will open up our business again, and hopefully we will get some sales, and the game, fingers crossed, won't crash. Someone knock on wood for me, please. So, let's see. Why don't we let's set our price modifier for the base. And let's open up. It's a bit of a better time in the day to open up our business anyway. So I feel like that's a little better anyway. So let's stop watching TV. And I did manage to feed the dog. I am very proud of myself that I thought to do that before we got back. The dog's sleeping anyway. So you know what? Things I do for these people. Anyway. Oh, see, yeah, everything's working now because that popped up like it should have, which it didn't do last time. So, you know, the game, in all of her glory, is working. Although, I say that like it's the game's fault when it was purely just me being a goof. Anyway, so, let's talk up our business. Let's get people to come visit, come spend some hard-earned simoleons on us. And let's get some money. Let's make back the money that we spent on this place. I believe in us. We can do this. Oh, we got a customer. Hopefully a hopeful customer. Who is this? This is Lou Howell. Oh, this is the werewolf from the Werewolves pack. Very nice to meet you. I love that you're talking to the ticket kiosk. But you know, he's getting the vibe. Yeah, come buy from us. Come by. We've got a bunch of really cool sweet treats that look really good, you know. Come buy from us. That's a crazy price for a cookie, but okay. 16 simoleons for a singular cookie is crazy, but okay. Oh. Maybe if I move out of the way of the ticket kiosk, that might help. There we go. So he can actually do what he was trying to do. Oh, we got a celebrity. Welcome to our business. See, we want these people. We want celebrities to come in here. We want them to be spending money on us. We want them to be appreciating our sweet treats. This is exactly what we want. Good job, Nadia. You're doing great. See, and we have a cute dog. Such a clever business model, honestly. You bring out the cute dog, you bring out the sweet treats, you bring in a celebrity. Honestly, we'll be a bazillionaire in no time. Oh, see, we even got Jeffrey Landgrab. See, this is great, guys. It's like I planned this. I did not, but it's like I planned this. Oh, yep. Look at those cookies. Look how good they look. Yeah. Can't resist them. I don't know if you can have the chocolate, though. Isn't that bad for dogs? Is that projectionist? I have no idea. Anyway. Oh, are they facing the wrong way? Oh, he's stealing. That's not nice. I'm gonna welcome him to the business anyway. Okay, I think everybody's heard what you gotta say. Yeah! Oh, it's a plate of cookies. Oh, that makes more sense. That's kind of cheap for a whole plate of cookies then. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Not a bad price. Oh, I love that, like, when I went to talk to him, he went around the counter. Okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense. I think this is going well, though. You've made a good amount of money. You've got some good customers. Let's welcome her to the business. Let's welcome him to the business. Just kind of make a really good impression on all these new customers. And let's also ask Cookie. I keep calling her Coco, honestly. Let's Princess Cookie to go potty, because last thing we need is for her to make a mess inside. It would be an accident, I wouldn't blame her, but still, we don't want her to make a mess inside. And yeah, everything is going well. Oh, there's a plate. There's already a plate. I'll clean that up in a second. Or, well, I won't. I'll make Nadia do it, but, you know, it's okay. Are you complaining? Come on now, I should get music in here. That'll be the next thing. We'll be getting some music, we'll get a bathroom. You know, we'll make some upgrades, you know? Yes, Bob, buy the... I'm trying to subconsciously get Bob to buy those cookies he's thinking about. Everybody's complaining, guys. It's a fun place. We're a fun bakery. Have fun, you know? Oh, okay. She's rolling in the puddle of her own pee. We'll deal with that as well while we're just, you know, a single mom who works too hard. We love our kids and we never stop. Even if our kid is rolling in her own pee. Oh, well, we're splashed in dog pee. Even better. I love that for us. You're doing great, Nadia. Okay. Let's greet a new customer. She came all the way out here from San Myshuno. This is cool. Ooh, more sales. I want to completely sell out today, guys. You got this. Come on. Oh, I got an attraction notice. What are you attracted to? Oh, neutral. Okay, well, that's good, because she's married. So let's not be chasing married Sims. It might happen later in this challenge, but not just yet. You know, we got options. Okay, so... Oh boy, there's like arguments happening. This is... Goodness gracious. Okay, you stop talking to her, because clearly she's upsetting you. You can go... What? Where are you going? If you're hungry, eat something here. Well, clearly she is making the fact that she is hungry known. And she keeps trying to go grab a serving from who the heck knows where. So let's serve dinner. Let's serve some... Let's go simple. Let's go mac and cheese. Even though I'm just praying you don't burn the house down, because we can't really be doing that. And then we can deal with all these plates, which is super fun. We need to get a trash can in here, because this is a lot of plates. Anyway. I think it'll be time to close the business. Because we're all out of sweet treats. And I think it's time to close for the day. It's a good time. It's the evening. We were open for a good few hours. We're growing renown. People are leaving good reviews. This is good, you know? This is good. We're in a good spot. Oh boy. I opened up the calendar. That was not a good idea. I forgot how many holidays there are these days in The Sims. Oh my goodness. And just various events. Okay, so you successfully made mac and cheese without burning the house down. I'm so proud of you. If you had burned the house down, I probably would have laughed at you. Or cried. I'm not sure, because that is a lot. So we put that in the fridge so we can save it for later. And then we will close the business. Cool, we made a profit, which is awesome. We made 111 simoleons, which is great. The one thing people did complain about is the ambiance, which is understandable. We do need to get some music in there. We probably need to get some more paintings, some more lighting, some more, you know, just some more stuff. It's a little sparse, but so far it seems like people are enjoying it, which is great. We've got a little bump towards positive renown. So we're gonna finish our dinner. We're not gonna talk to Jasminder because she was annoying us earlier, when that's not a good idea to chase people that are annoying you. So let's finish our food. Let's take a quick potty break, and then we can go down and clean up this really impressive mess. Um, this is and there's plates everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna clean up those plates, and then I think it'll be probably time for, well, not bed. We can probably get into a little bit more cooking TV before we go to bed, and then it will be bedtime. Because we're not doing that staying up until 4 a.m. nonsense that I do in The Sims half the time. So, I think that's a good start on this legacy challenge. So, please, as we finish up these last few tasks for the evening, let me know what you think. Oh, poor dog's crying. We'll see. We'll give her a treat. Let me know what you think of the challenge so far. Let me know what you think of my channel. Leave us a little like down below. Follow me for some more fun and some more hijinks. And subscribe is on this app, not follow. And let me know what you think down below in the comments. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Have a lovely evening, guys. Bye-bye.